Good morning, everyone. My name is Romina. I am Naveen's sister, and he has kindly asked me to actually record the podcast for this week. I believe that as part of the CYE-CYL initiative, things that we have worked on, things that we have experienced, and things that we have worked possibly hard to overcome can be shared with you in ways that perhaps might resonate with you to make you feel that you have this too. You've got whatever you need to do to make yourself a better person for yourself. Feel a better person for yourself, more importantly. So today I'd like to shed a bit of light on the topic of anxiety. We're all going through different circumstances in life. Some people may be going through a lot. Some may have different things going on in their lives. Certain situations, certain environments that we're in may trigger certain levels of anxiety. But let me ask you this. How many times does the stress within ourselves get triggered with the need to be in control of what's going on in our lives? How do we feel physically and emotionally when we are stressed, when we're feeling anxious about something, when we want something to work in our favor the way that we want it to work, but it's not happening? How does that control how you feel about yourself? I can tell you for a fact that it might be very hard initially, but there are very good and very positive ways in which you can overcome that anxiety for yourself. Take a moment and ask yourself, when I am feeling worried, when I'm feeling nervous, when I'm feeling anxious about something, about a situation, even about a person, what do you physically feel within your body? Do you feel the knot in the stomach? Do you feel your throat is acting up? Do you feel headaches suddenly coming on board? Do you feel tensed in your body? Emotionally, how do you feel? Are you worried? Are you upset? Are you angry, in fact, as well, that something is not working in a positive way for you? Take that moment to actually ask yourself, what is this negative feeling or negative emotion having? What impact is it having on me at this given moment? The likelihood is that perhaps it stops you in your tracks. It doesn't give you mental clarity. It alters your perspective on what is happening at that given moment. Again, life is hard. Life can be hard. It doesn't take away the fact that problems don't exist, that situations don't exist, that there is so much going on around us and within us that possibly we don't really want. But my question to you is, how can you take care of yourself? Because that's the most important thing. By doing certain things, doing certain techniques, certain ways and certain methods or certain procedures that might help you to feel better about yourself, doesn't necessarily mean that the problem goes away. But at that given moment, it will give you a bit of time to actually sit back and take care of yourself. And you know what? You might even find a solution to the situation that you're actually experiencing, or the person that you're having a problem with, or just calming yourself down. Because ultimately, we are unable to actually process a lot of the things that we're experiencing when our body is so tensed up. And I can tell you for a fact, from my own experience, that with hard work, with perseverance, and even with just a simple technique, you can start feeling better for yourself. Like I said, it doesn't take away the problem or the situation or the issue that you may be experiencing, but it actually might give you a better way to take care of it. How do you want to live your life? Is worry and anticipating something going wrong helping you at this moment in time? We all do it. We all have situations that come up and we're like, how am I going to carry this out? How am I going to do this? Where do I turn? You know what? The likelihood is you will find that solution. Solutions may come your way through certain people you might be speaking to, certain people you might come across. Certain things might present themselves to you that will help you. But ultimately, how do you take care of yourself in that moment of anxiety? Breathe. Take a moment to just breathe. Deep inhalations in. Hold it for a few seconds and let it go. Repeat that cycle a few times until you start noticing that your body is getting calmer. Your mind is getting calmer. And all the emotions that you're feeling and everything that's physically happening within your system starts subsiding. You owe it to yourself to take care of you. Because again, if we don't take care of ourselves, how do we handle everything else? And again, like I've mentioned a few times, life is hard. Things happen to us. We go through all sorts of experiences. But there are solutions. And it might take a bit of time. But just knowing that you have the power to make it better for yourself is super important. I'll give you a bit of a way that I decided to take care of my anxiety. I started breathing a lot. I met very good people along the way that were very supportive. And you know what? Even saying it here may have triggered anxiety in the past. But my circumstances and my experiences in life are not something that I wish to hold on to. Because this is what helps us to grow. Knowing that there are situations, there are tools, there are techniques that we can do to take care of ourselves. I read books. Like I said, I met fantastic people along the way. I have a very supportive family. And I told myself one day I woke up and I said, you know what? I'm not functioning from a place that's helping me. I'm going to function from that place. And I'm going to take care of myself. Without harming anyone else, or without blaming anyone else for everything that I may have experienced. Because ultimately it was something that I had to go through, and I had to experience it, and I had to work to actually try my best to overcome it. Was it a walk in the park? Not at all. But today I can tell you one thing. If I can do it, you definitely can do it. Take a moment out, always, every day, and ask yourself, how do I want to live my life today? How do I want to make myself feel better about me? Does it, like I said, things will be going on around you all the time. Situations will present yourself and you'll be like, but I decided today I'm going to be calm. And why is this annoying me? Ask yourself, can I make this better right now? Does that situation have to trigger worry, anxiety, fear perhaps? Chances are you will come to realize that you're much more powerful than you think. much more positive than you think, actually, because I can tell you, I was like, I can actually be that positive and I can work through situations despite what's coming my way. You can do it. But take the time out for yourself to ask yourself, how do I want to feel? Is what I'm feeling helping me? Can I change the way that I approach situations by simply changing the way that I feel, the way that I'm thinking? And if need be, asking for help. Because the likelihood is, many of the times when you're going through anxiety, when you're going through something, you will not want to open up to anyone because of the fear of judgment. You will be very surprised. The good people out there that are willing and are more than happy to make sure that they can help you feel better about yourself. I wish you very much, very, very much. I wish you all the best on your journey. And know how powerful you truly are. Thank you so much for watching.